everyone. I am Krystal the Mystic, and today we are back with another channeled message. So, Spirit wants you to know that you are irreplaceable and unforgettable, and there's no one like you. And you might be struggling with the idea that you're not good enough, that you're not important to certain people around you, or maybe you've had a recent falling out with somebody and you broke up with somebody and it might be affecting your self-esteem. So I think Spirit has a message for you today to reassure you about this situation. So let's dial in here. I am asking to connect to my guides, angels, ancestors, archangels, any other higher divine beings, gods, goddesses, and deities to please use me as a channel and messenger for any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear from me. Please allow me to speak clearly, hear clearly, feel clearly, and know clearly any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear at this moment in time, Spirit. Thank you. You are unforgettable and irreplaceable. There is no one like you. And there might be people who are finally recognizing that now. And there might be people who have been searching for people like you so they don't feel like whatever decision they made that they actually regret it. Because they probably do, and they don't know how to admit that to themselves. You are so much more than I think that you give yourself credit for. From what I'm feeling, you don't understand the impact or the lasting impression that you have on the people around you, especially people from your past. Even if things fell out in a way that you really can't understand or are confused by, or you might feel like someone is resentful towards you, those people probably hold a lot more good memories of you than bad ones. And those people probably, no, Spirit is saying they definitely regret the way things went in the past and how they navigated through the situation, because they might have not done it with understanding and empathy the way that you Ooh, I'm getting like the air bubble things. So maybe it was also because like just communication was extremely poor between the two of you, whether it was on their side and on your side, or either on theirs or on yours or both, whatever it may be. But they are coming to terms with the fact that they are not particularly happy with the way that they handled this. And they do miss you. They do realize that you are not somebody they can easily forget, even if they wanted to, even if it's been years. And that's because of the fond memories that they have of you, the good memories, the good times, the moments where they're like, wow, this person came into my life for a reason. And many people probably feel that way about you. You might be a light worker or a shadow worker in ways where you light up people's lives and soul and help them uncover things that they never knew about themselves. Maybe even gave them confidence and trust and compassion that they might have needed. And your advice and your wisdom, I think, are a lot more impactful than you might even realize. Maybe people don't know how to give you the credit that you deserve, and that might be part of the reason why you feel not important or prioritized or less than in these situations with whether it's a family member, friend, or ex-partner, whoever this person may be. I don't think that they doubt you as much as you doubt you, and you might feel like because they didn't fight for this or they didn't do something means that they don't care, but I don't think that's the case. I think that's actually really far from it. And maybe even because they see you in such a, a positive light that they didn't know how to meet you where you're at. Because maybe they had growing to do as well, and they knew that they couldn't push themselves, and they didn't want to feel less than. I think you'd be really surprised at the perspective that this person has of you, how they perceive you. Because you might feel it's a certain way, but they might still see the good. They might still hope for the best. And there still might be blocks in their own journey that keep them from saying things about it. And maybe you're closed off to it. Maybe you think the damage is done, the chapter's over, and you've moved on. And they might even feel silly for feeling like you were unforgettable and irreplaceable. Like I should have known that when I had them in my life. And now that all this time has passed, it's like, is it even worth it to say? Are they even going to believe me? And will you? Would you? It's okay if that's a no. You are more than entitled and valid in your feelings to decide that. But this message isn't about how they think of you. It's about you knowing that you are unforgettable and irreplaceable, and that you are more than good enough for the people that you've had in your life. And sometimes you were probably better than what they deserved in the moments that they weren't so kind to you. So give yourself a little more credit and know that when you come into people's lives, to it is to be a blessing, a helper, a lover in certain ways, in certain relationships, and to be shining your light because that's what you're meant to do. You are just being authentically you when you do those things. That's not to say you should settle for less and you should settle for less than you deserve. Absolutely not. But remember, there's typically a reason why certain people come into our lives. And often it is to teach us a lesson. And sometimes we are the ones giving the lesson. That does not mean that these people didn't value you because it didn't end the way that you hoped or you wish it could have resolved however you wanted. But that does show that there was a need for separation as it happened. And that has nothing to do with your value, your worthiness, and how good of a person that you are at the end of the day. Some people have a hard time being around good people because it makes them extremely aware in the ways that they need to work on themselves and sometimes refuse to. And that's not your fault. Maybe you need to stop taking things so personally when it comes to other people. Because if you are if you are evaluating yourself based on how other people are making you feel about you, then that might be part of this message that Spirit is saying, hey ho, no, no. we gotta trust that we're the only person who's with us 100% of the time. And good people make bad decisions sometimes. That does not make you any less of a good person. So if you are in the cycle of shaming yourself, this is part of that time to quit that now, or to at least acknowledge that you need to focus on that wound because it is affecting how you see yourself, because other people don't feel that way about you. Even if they have some sort of gripe with you, other people don't feel that way about you. So you shouldn't feel that way about yourself. Okay? But I'm going to leave this channeled message here. Thank you, as always, for being here with me. And I really hope you guys are liking these messages. Please, please let me know how you are liking them in the comments. Like this video if you do like it. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I'll see you. Bye.